Hi, everyone in the community. This is Kathy McCain and Sabrina. We are here today to talk to you about Facebook virtual events. And I cannot tell you how excited we are about this. We've both been dying to talk to you about this. So it's a great way to do several things working your business. So the first question would be, why have a Facebook event? Well, there's a couple reasons why you can have a Facebook event. So first of all, a Facebook event is great icing on the cake for your current in-home tastings. So one of the things that you could do is talk to your host about that after you've conducted the tasting and you've tallied up all your sales. You can say something like, "Hey, Susie Hostess, these are the sales that we're at right now. Would you like to conduct a 30-minute Facebook party tomorrow? We can actually invite all the people that couldn't make it. In addition to that, we can ask people that live out of state, and that way we can get you to the next level, or we can make more of an impact and take your tasting to the next level." So we could just also make sure that when we're asking people to invite people from out of state, we need to check that we're in those states. That's number one to do. But that's a great way to give icing on the cake to your Facebook parties. The next way would be to get pre-orders on a tasting. So you can say something to your hostess like this, like, "Hey, Susie, if you'd like to have some extra wine for your wine tasting for afterwards for everyone to enjoy, we can do a pre-order on your tasting so that you can have some extra wine. But in addition to that, we could do a 30-minute Facebook party, and we can invite people that live out of state that wouldn't be able to make it in the first place and get some pre-orders on that. And that way we'll hit the ground running when we have your event. And for pre-orders, I would just do, if you're going to do a 30-minute Facebook event, I would just ask all the out-of-state people to join you on that, because we want everyone that's in the surrounding area to come live, because live is best. So you can do that as well. The next way is if someone reschedules or they cancel the tasting, you can say something like, "Hey, Susie, I'd love to do a 30-minute virtual Facebook event with you while we reschedule the tasting, because I know there were so many people that were excited to come. So let's get them while their excitement is fresh, and we can do a 30-minute Facebook event. And then we can get those orders in, like pre-orders, to the rescheduled event." So think about that too. The next way is Facebook events are awesome to announce your business. So I know that there's a lot of new CEOs out there, and we're recruiting like crazy with the $69 special. So one of the great ways to announce your business is a 30-minute virtual Facebook event. And it's great to announce your business, but it's also great to get you active. That's one case of wine, and you can do that while you're waiting for your starter kit to be delivered. So there's all that time between the time that you sign up and the time that you get your starter kit, and you could do a virtual Facebook event to announce your business and get selling straight away, because you do have a website and you can start selling straight away. The next way is, as a current CEO, you can open up a event party link, and you can self-host a virtual Facebook party all month long with different groups. If we have a flash sale, that's a great way to have a virtual Facebook event. And that way, just make sure that you're putting the proper links, because if you're having a flash sale, then it would be the outside of a party, or if you're just self-hosting your own party link, then you would do it that way. So there's two different ways to do that. So just make sure that, that's a great way when we have a flash sale to do something like that and invite people. So those are the reasons why you would want to have a Facebook event. So we're going to have Sabrina talk about a couple of the do's and don'ts on, some protocol on Facebook events. So Sabrina, are you ready?
Yes, and I just want to say, Kathy, I'm getting some feedback. Can you hear it? Is it okay?
You're okay.
Okay. So I just have to say the idea of hosting a Facebook event in between the day you start your business and the day you receive your starter kit is such a great idea. Like, I love it. I just wanted to say that. And okay, so some do's and don'ts for your Facebook events is keep it personal. You definitely want to make sure that you keep it very intimate. So we're looking at like 50 or more people on the invite list max. You don't want to hit more than 50 because you want to make sure that it looks intimate. So like if you have some people telling you no, they can't make it, like that's totally fine. Remove them from the invite list and add, if you had 5 people tell you that they can't make it, add 5 more and personally invite them. So treat a Facebook event like an in-home wine tasting. The goal is to receive 20 RSVPs total. You want 20 people to attend. So that's definitely the goal there. Once you invite your guests, check in with them with a personal note through Facebook, text message, phone call, to make sure they know about the event and just to give it that personal touch, because you really want it to be a very intimate, almost like you are speaking to them at an in-home wine tasting. And then give the guests the option to attend the event RSVP. So you definitely want to make sure it's an event on Facebook. You want them to say yes or no. Some maybes are okay, but definitely keep in contact with those maybes so they don't forget about it. Almost the like 2 to 3 touch system that we talk about in our trainings, the text message, maybe in person, ask them to coffee, give them a call, just make it very intimate. And then one big thing that we don't want to do is that we don't want to spam people. So private events are kept private. The only people that can see the events are people that are invited. You don't want to do like a big post. Just make sure that it's very personal. And the one thing you don't want to do is invite people over and over and over again to these events, because they're just going to somehow get annoyed. I know when I get a bunch of random events, someone I haven't talked to in forever, like, why aren't you reaching out to me personally so that I feel like you really want me there, type of feeling. That's how I feel when I get some random event invites on Facebook. Call it your VIP group. Invite people to groups. Adding people without permission is like spamming people, so just make sure it's very personal. Keep the Facebook event to 30 minutes max. Don't go over 30 minutes. And Kathy's going to go over everything with us. And then keep the graphics to 10 to 12 max, which Kathy's going to go over in a little bit. We created some great graphics for you guys, so it's really exciting. And then no games. That's typically how we like to run our Facebook events. People want to get in and get out, and just keep it simple with these graphics that we provided. It really won't take you much time to prep. And then we just know that Facebook now allows you to schedule posting. So technically you don't really have to be available. You can be available to answer any questions that pop up, but it makes it really easy. Make sure to host coach with your host. Make sure, just like an in-home tasting event, you want to make sure you host coach. Partner with your host to make the most of the event. Make sure she knows what you're looking for, the booking, selling, and recruiting. Make sure she knows that's what you want to do. And now we're ready for Kathy to do a screen share and really show you this exciting new opportunity that we have for you guys.
Which I'm so excited about. So while I'm getting organized to screen share, I just also want to tell you guys that we really want to increase engagement in the Facebook event. So going live, and I'll show you where you need to go live, is really important. And I'm just going to show you how you can set up a virtual Facebook event and a private event, because a lot of people don't know the difference between private events. So I'm just going to walk you through that. And also, you can schedule your post through SenseShare on the private event, and that really helps, because if you schedule your posts then during the 30-minute Facebook party, because it goes really, really fast, that you can increase your engagement by liking everything and commenting on everything. So that's just a couple other tips. So let me just get out of this window here, and I'll be sharing my screen with you guys. And here we go. You see that? You see my Facebook page. And so this is my Facebook page. And what we're going to do is go to the left-hand side down here where it says events. You're going to go to events. And then this blue tab here says create event. And you can scroll down on this tab. And it says create private event. And that's what we want to do. We want to create a private event. If you create a public event, it will go on your timeline and really annoy people. So make sure that you're doing a private event. So you're just going to click on that. And then you can choose a theme, or you can upload a photo, and then put, who, what, where, when, and start inviting your people. So once you do that, it's going to look like this. You see that? Yes. I have this picture because I love this picture. It is so fun. This was when we did our live Facebook event at Crush, and live is best. And look at how much fun all of us are having there. It's so much fun when you do a live event, and I just want to talk about that for a minute, because live is best. It's interactive. You can create really great relationships with people and really make an impact with the people that you're there, because you're connecting with them more. Just look at these Facebook events as icing on the cake and all the reasons that we talked about, but I just had to show this picture because I just love it. And so, you can put your own picture here of what it's going to be like for the virtual event. I think that's really something that gets people's attention. Okay. And we're just going to kind of scroll down here to the very beginning. So what you're going to do is, and you can schedule posts in here, or you can do them live, but we're going to start with, I'm excited. So you're going to start with, I'm excited. And then on these slides, which we're going to provide you, we've got the scripts of what you're going to say. So you can use this verbiage, or you can tweak it as you wish. So I just started with, hey everyone, I'm so excited to be here tonight to raise money for blank cause. So you can add the cause. And then the next one would be, here's what you're going to need. One of the most important things to remind people during a Facebook event is to refresh their screen, or they're going to miss all the graphics. So this is where I have the verbiage to refresh their screen and set the tone. It's only going to be 30 minutes, so stay tuned for all the exciting things. And then you'll go to the next graphic, and this will be where you do your roll call. So, hey, who's out there? And create your first engagement with them. Who's out here? Hi, hello, announce yourself. And that's where you would be chiming in all those posts and liking them and saying, hi, how are you? And create that engagement. The next thing that you would want to do is, this is the perfect time right here between these two slides to go live. And so to go live in Facebook, all you have to do is click on where it says comment. And you should be able to, this is on a post here, but click on comment without the post and click video, and you can go live. So one of the things about going live in a Facebook event, it's really important to create engagement, which going live creates engagement. And there's a couple tricks to going live. You don't want to go on and ramble, but you want to keep it to 5 things that you're going to talk about. So we call it our 5 favorite things. So let's just break that down a little bit. So the first thing you're going to want to do when you go live is you're going to talk about the impact that we're going to make tonight. Tonight we're going to make an impact. This is a little bit about our company. This is about our mission. Just do a couple sentences on that. And then you're going to move on to product. I suggest that you talk about your 3 favorite core wines and what they're all about and the impact that they make, and then talk about a reserve and an iconic wine. So it's 5 wines that you will talk about with the impact that they make and how it relates to you. And then I would show a gift set and talk about the gift sets and how great they are and how many we have, and that those contribute to the cause of choice for the night as well. So those would be your 5 things that you would talk about when you go Facebook Live. Then you're going to move on to the next slide. And then this is where you can create more interaction with your guests, and you can have them chime on this. What impact will you make? What causes are important to you? And that way you'll get some more interaction as well. So I have here, shout out some of your favorite causes. The important thing about finding out what people's favorite causes are is because you can follow up with them afterwards and say, hey, I noticed that, Alzheimer's is a really important issue to you. I would love to partner with you on a fundraiser for Alzheimer's or something like that. So finding out what their cause is just really important to find out where they are and how you can follow up with them as well. This next slide is sip, give back, repeat. And then I've got some verbiage here about the 10% donation that's going to the cause of choice. Again, just letting them know how much of an impact that we're making, and what they do tonight in the Facebook event is going to really help make an impact. And then we have the next slide that says, okay, it's time to shop, right? It's time to shop. And then you provide your link there. So it would be the party link if you're doing a party. It would be your website. If it's a flash sale, that's where you would put your link. And then talking about 6 or 12, mix and match as you wish. And then the next slide would go to the prices so that they can see what the prices are. And the case for a cause, half case and case prices, and the special, the event exclusive. And this is where we're going to talk about UPS and shipping and signing for it and putting a good address and all of those things. So it's really important, whether you're doing an in-home event or a Facebook event, to talk about shipping, because we want people to receive their wine. We don't want it to go back to the winery. We really don't. Then the next slide would be why host? Because not only do we want to sell wine at our virtual Facebook events, we want to book tastings as well. So here's a great slide on why you would want to host. And then you're going to go on to the host packages and explain that, and how we give deep discounts to host a tasting, and the prices. And, I just have 6 or 12. Which one are you going to have? Which wine tasting event are you going to have? And then we have this great slide asking people to chime in, again, more interaction, if they want to host. And the first 3 people who host a tasting, you might give them a free gift or something like that. Now, remember, when we give free gifts, it's non-alcoholic. So then we're going to do that. And then we're going to thank everybody for joining us. It's a really quick and easy way to have a Facebook event. And on this thanking people for joining you, then you're going to say that you're going to follow up with each and every one of them. And you would do that in the chat box to follow up with them. So thank you for joining me. I'm going to follow up with each and every one of you. Go into that chat box and say, hey, Susie, I noticed you were on tonight. Do you have any questions about the ordering process? I'd love to help you. Let me know if you need any help, and follow up with them that way. So I think we will stop the screen share and get back here and see if we've got anything in the chat box, any questions or comments. But honestly, just short and sweet and to the point. We've got selling, we've got booking, and then of course, as you're following up with them, they'll let you know if they might be interested in the business. But keeping a Facebook event to 2 topics is really important. And of course, we want to book, sell, and recruit, but keeping your Facebook events to selling and booking. And then as you follow up, you can talk to them about the business opportunity.
So
Does anyone have any questions? Yeah.
Kendra had some great input. She said she also had some great responses on Facebook events when the hostess posts a live or a video about why she chose her cause. To encourage your hostess to be super interactive as well. Her friends will follow her lead.
Yes. It's a great partnership with your hostess. So that goes into the host coaching, and having your hostess chime on every single post going, ooh, yeah, I love this or I love that. And having her create the interactive time as well. The more interaction that we have on that Facebook event, the better. Thanks, Kendra. That's great input. Anybody else? Questions, comments? I'm so excited about this, Sabrina. You were excited about it too.
Yeah.
We are thrilled to give you guys these great graphics from the marketing department. They did a killer job on it, and we want to give you a call to action and give you the encouragement to get out there, have some Facebook events. And if you need extra coaching on this, Sabrina and I are here to help you with that. And, throw some on top of a tasting. If you're new and you're waiting for that starter kit, let's get one on the calendar today and get going on that, because you want to really cash in on that fast start and get yourself some movement and book some more tastings before your kit even arrives. So
Lavon asked, when will the graphics be available and where?
Today. So we are going to post the recording in the community page, and we will post the graphics and all of that jazz right when we jump off. And you guys will be ready to rock and roll on your Facebook event.
I had one question that I wrote down.
Sure.
I wasn't sure if you covered it, but how much time do you recommend in between posts if you're doing sit share? Is it like 5 minutes or so?
No, just like 1 minute. Like one after another,
Okay.
because you want it to go quick. And I would say like 1 minute, because by the time you respond to everybody, then it'll go. And there's 10 slides, so actually probably 30 seconds actually, if you think about it. So good question. Yeah, I would just one after another after another.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Good question. Anyone else? Questions, comments, good questions, good comments today.
Yeah.
All right, you guys.
We're so excited. Yeah. Tell us your successes on the community page.
I can't wait. I cannot wait to see and hear all about your successful Facebook events. And like I said, Sabrina and I are here for you. If you need help, let us know.
Yep. Awesome.
We'll see you guys later.
Thanks
Have a
for
great
joining.
day. Thanks for joining. Bye.